Welcome. I am Nova Crusader, and we'll be continuing Marathon. Perhaps the conclusion. Alright, music. I discovered you can do this. So that's what we're going to listen to. Neat. So yeah, I think we got one more stage to beat. Maybe. We'll see. I have a bad track record of guessing the ending of games. Last time on Marathon, I just got annihilated repeatedly. And they had a trap door right here. Alright. Controls run. Time to cramp my hand. Assuming I'm going the right way. Yep. I'll be honest, I don't want 2 more streams of Marathon. Ah, here goes the gauntlet. I don't care about collateral damage. They won. The end. Not really. Is there a switch? Get out of my way. I hate these big open rooms because I know that they're going to be terrible. Right, I can't use this gun. Use this. Try to be a little more strategic about this than last time. Can't get too close to these guys with the grenade launchers. Did I get them all? Hey, no damage. Alright. I forgot that there was like 0 saves. Stick with this gun. It's kind of funny, I was reminiscing a little bit earlier in the week about my early streams and how during a lot of those games I wasn't really talking when I'm playing them, but now I generally talk for most of the stream. It's a good thing. Did I see this last time? Yeah. Alright. I want to say I'm good at streaming, but I am improving. That's a lot. Sorry, I'm kind of choking on saliva or something. Yeah, you don't want to get hit with grenades. Oops. Uh-oh, uh-oh. My mouse started double-clicking with my right mouse button. That was interesting. Oh. That's not good. Right, you're supposed to jump in the lava with 0 saves, no health restores. Has to be a save somewhere. This is ridiculous. Yeah, they just send you to both sides. This is dumb. I have a limited time to figure out where I'm supposed to go with 0 saves. Well, guess we'll do it all over again. Thanks, I can't get up there. Alright, it's time for this. Alright. I like... Why does it kick you all the way back here? After all that. Unless I'm missing a save terminal. I don't think I am. Really? Come on. Must be missing something. Yeah, it's not good. A good one. Good run. Alright. Well, where are these guys? There we go. And before I leave this area, I'll make sure I explored everything. Where's that health station? It was like a ×2 around here somewhere, I thought. Ooh. was hoping a fresh start would help, but nope, this is gonna be a rough one. Oh, what's over here again? Not much. Yeah, it's gonna let them do all the fighting. Oops. That game is unyielding. Here we go again. Oh, they all died. Alright, I forgot I can charge this thing. It makes this delightful sound. I don't think anyone's left for me to shoot it at. Maybe it is. I suppose it's not that long of a stage to get back to where we were. Unless to do something like that. There we go. I'd gladly trade the flamethrower for a save. Huh, doesn't even show on the map. Just one save. found the health. I'm already at ×3 though. Or 3 times, whatever. But a save is more valuable than health. Because I can still try to get lucky. On low health. If I have a save. Yeah. That costs more health than needed to. Oops. Alright, we're at the lava pit. Yippee. Hey guys, at that section where you literally have to jump to your doom with very limited health, let's just put a bunch of guys with grenade launchers right before it. Just to make sure the player has no health. Isn't that great? Alright, well, let's see which direction to die in this time. Unless... It's been a long road getting from there to here. I'm not going to sing it because I don't want to get copyright struck. Oh, I don't want to jump down there. I suppose I can go in the other direction with my very limited health. Huh. What in the world am I looking at? This is disorienting. What happened? This is... what? What? Oh, I kinda see. I ran across the lava there and ended up here. Get me out of here. The final before attack is falling apart all over the ship. Final groups of armed aliens have surrendered to defenseless civilians in several areas and the end is inevitable. Huh. The fight is over. We must soon return to restoration. There is surprisingly good news planetside. 9 military Myomer Mark IV cyborgs. Spartans were covertly living among the colonists, and acting together they were able to single-handedly turn back the later stages of the before assault. Casualties on the colony were nowhere near as high as those we experienced here on the marathon. I am disturbed by how easily the cyborgs were secretly assimilated into our midst, and believe that this event predates the marathon's launch from Mars 300 years ago. Although the results were unquestionably for the best, their presence in the marathon could only have been to further wicked ends. I'm certain the real answer lies somewhere in tumultuous, backstabbing politics of Seoul during the early 24th century. I have noticed the Durandal's records from this early pre-launch period are missing, but that their deletion occurred externally and before Durandal became rampant. I do not believe Durandal himself brought the cyborgs on board, and I have other evidence that a human operator was influencing Durandal up to the time the marathon was launched. There are obviously many things we do not understand, and may never be able to. The before ship vanished about 20 minutes ago, after venting nearly 1,000 before bodies and other refuse. I am positive that Durandal is in control, and fear that he might do what you might do with such a powerful ship during the jealous stage of his rampancy. End message. Oh, thank goodness. Yep, Durandal is, or not Durandal, Marathon is a colony ship. Oh, we're done? That's how they... there's no end boss. For 17 years, the Renegade before scout ship jumped between the closely packed stars of the galactic core, charting and discarding nearly 7,000 systems before finally falling into a slow orbit around the second planet of a dim star 97 light years from the gravitational center of the Milky Way. Probes were constructed and launched with engines and instruments whose sophistication would have astounded both before from whom the technology had been stolen, and the human programmers of the AI whose mad genius had directed their fabrication. The outlines of continents were mapped, and along with them the radioactive ruins of ancient cities were discovered, buried under the shifting sand and rock of a global desert. The tireless, nearly immortal cybernetic crew of the crew were the genetically engineered descendants of the dead world below, the first of their race in 1,000 years to return to their ancestral home. They came to search through the devastation of the ancient war in which they had been enslaved, to find a weapon or some piece of knowledge with which they could fight back against their oppressors. All over the ship, dancing through the wreckage of the before computer core, Durandal was laughing. That's it. We beat Marathon. Interesting final stage. Not what I was expecting. I hate that the final challenge was just a lava pit. I was hoping it was going to be like a series of like crushing elevators. Alright, we need music. Well, that was a half-hour stream. How do I feel? Kind of empty. I was expecting, I don't know, something more than that. But I guess we already had that in the previous stage, with those big bosses floating all over the place. This last stage was, I think, more akin to the last stages on like Halo games, where you're fleeing the exploding ship. I need to play those again. Alright, I guess I have two choices. I guess I could change the thumbnail. I was considering if this stream went for at least an hour to end it and then start up the Marathon 2 stream, but maybe I'll just combine them because this is only half hour and I really don't want that sitting on my channel. So I'll just change the thumbnail and title later, and I'll get Marathon 2 up and running. I'm gonna go to BRB. Oh wait, no, that won't help because I need to be able to. I'll turn it off. Let's change this over. There we go. Imagine my surprise when I started this game up the first time and it's playing this song compared to the last game. Oh, wait a minute. You can't hear it. One moment. I'm gonna restart it. That way you can hear the song. Let me know if it's too quiet. Also, I'll stop being angry. There. Because I just finished marathon. Why? What reason do I have to be angry? Marathon. We can crank the music up a little bit. Notice the change in the menu. Oh, they're not gonna play it. I like the song. Restarting. Come on, pop up on screen. There it goes. Oh, this is 1995. Nope. 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 No spoilers. Stop. Alright, new game, new game. We'll just go straight to new game. Look at that splash screen. Just holding something. I always thought this was really weird. You have all these guys with you. And just kind of teleport. Also, yeah, the new pistol looks kind of dumb compared to the previous games. Ooh, actually everything feels different. No, the OG was 94. The Randall 1707. Welcome back. I have awakened you from stasis and teleported you down to a planet where I need some work done. You are on, well, call it O1, the homeworld of the Svint. I'm sure you're wondering why you were in stasis, what happened to the marathon in Tau Ceti, and most of all, where your rocket launcher and fusion gun are. There will be plenty of time for explanation later. I need to gain access to the 4 computer network on this planet. Your mission is to place 2 uplink chips at different locations in this complex. Be careful. I'm sure you're already recognized by some of your old friends. or our old friends. On the map at left, I've marked 2 places for you to install uplink chips. When you arrive at each of the computer stations, I will transport a chip to you. Your suit has been modified to recharge at before power stations, and to use before uplink terminals to upload yourself into pattern buffer on my ship. I've also marked the locations on the map. You should encounter little organized resistance because before are preoccupied. I've been introducing them to the magic of orbital bombardment. I'm just looking at the map. I believe I'm the same character, yes. I think you're the same character throughout all of it. Ooh! You can actually see it through the scope. Guess I'll hop down. Wait, are these... Yeah, they're shooting at me. Ugh. Yeah, it feels very different. Same character with fists. But I lost all my Marathon 1 equipment. Oh no, remains. What is that supposed to be? Yep, run is still control. I think it's more appropriate to just say different. I think I know what's wrong. Oh, I can't quit. In the previous game, I lowered my mouse sensitivity in the game. I think that's what's wrong. I'm having, my mouse is too sensitive. Because, yeah, the first game I took my time and got the mouse sensitivity to what it would have been on the Mac. Water system breakdown in Zone 6, directed from Garrison Command. Planetary bombardment by hostile orbiting, and our captured ship has caused a major dysfunction in the water purification sterilization systems. Send drones in a bunch of numbers to make emergency repairs. Game saved. You know what? I just saved. So let's lower the mouse sensitivity. Huh. Classic aim speed limit? I don't know. That feels a lot tighter. Yeah, I like that. That's good. Am I supposed to do something with this? Guess not. Durandal was one of 3 artificial intelligences on the Marathon. Apparently, it was installed before Leela. And at some point, it hit rampancy, where it became self-aware and started to expand itself very dramatically, eventually overrunning most of Marathon's systems. By the way, that's an actual problem with potential problem with AI. I don't know if we'll call it rampancy, but it is a thing. With the it going nuts the way it is. I feel like I'm supposed to do something with this. I guess that's not the uplink. You can look outside and see buildings. That's kind of cool. Anyway, Durandal is running through multiple stages of its rampancy, kind of losing its mind a little bit. And right now, it wants to explore the cosmos while also helping its new friends, the those robed aliens that could hover. And we're also, they manage computers, so we found some kinship with them because I think they're also kind of cybernetic. And Durand always felt he was being enslaved by humans. So when the Savant were in a similar predicament, they, you know, teamed up. I'm outside. But that's pretty much what's been happening with Durandal. See him still kind of floaty. Oh yeah, apparently I'm put into stasis. The game doesn't tell you that. You just kind of wake up. And yeah, then Durandal's like, well, I know you're disturbed by the disappearance of the Marathon and your current circumstance, but hey, welcome to the Galactic Core. Let's be buds. Do my bidding. Here's the new assault rifle. With grenade launcher. It reeks of we were not planning on making a second game. But the first one sold well enough that we decided to go ahead with it. I like the look of the old one more. It's not bad though. Oh, that's where I came from before. Ooh, I don't like that. My little guy is gray. Kind of blends in with the green. I supposed to be able to go through there? What am I missing? Okay, apparently there's a... Oh wait, no, this is just this area. I don't know how to get up there. I don't know if as far it sounds or not, we'll need to get to a before ship. We're gonna figure that out. I like the water effects. I like that they use the exact same sound effect for the grenade launcher. The game is still very much about being a maze. Part 1. Oh, there we go. Saw the 2 uplink chips. Now where do we go? By part 1 I think you mean the ending of the first game with well, the ending of that is Drano flies off to the core and does something. Oh, here we go. 17 years have passed since the human colony on Tal Ceti was attacked, and you helped me capture it before a scout ship. These Finns which we freed during that battle joined me, and together we have been searching the galactic core for their homeworld, Lor-1, or whatever. We finally reached Oan 17 hours ago, and are searching for something. A weapon or piece of knowledge to use to stop the Before's conquest of the galaxy. Over 1,000 years ago, Loan was all but destroyed during the war in which the Before enslaved the Svint. It is fitting that we should return here to look for a tool to use against them. So, theory time. My guess is, after talking with Leela, you got transported off the ship. Or we got transported off the ship. And, put in the stasis by Durandal. Along with a bunch of other members from Marathon. Oh. Actual Marathon, ooh. I don't understand why the before were here, waiting for us. What interest could they have in this dead world? They must have found Tycho. You remember Tycho, don't you? One of the 3 artificial intelligences on the Marathon, destroyed in the initial alien assault and then reanimated by the before cybernetic slaves, the Sphinx compilers. 3 months after we left House City, the before arrived in force and sacked the human colony there. During that battle, perhaps Tycho communicated with the before and related what he knew about my plans to them. Since they already knew where this world was, before would have arrived long before us. I'm sending you exploring here. Find another computer and I'll bring you out. Health. Nice. I enjoy that they use most of the same sounds. New aliens. I got sloppy there just because I know they have a health restore right here. It is an interesting adventure. I'll chalk it up a little bit to older style storytelling. I went underwater there. I was not expecting that. Do I have unlimited air? Apparently I do. Nope, it's slowly dwindling. I can't swim. Maybe I can. I don't know. Oh, I got hit. Oh, that was jarring. Oh, I can't shoot my gun. I need the fusion pistol. I don't have that yet. This is interesting. Oh, they definitely upped the graphics. I hate that the running mechanic is still integral to doing anything. There's something down here. Oh, okay. Run away. Uh-oh. Wait, can I get out of here? Don't tell me they put me in a trap. I don't... Oh, okay. The water mechanics are kind of interesting. I never actually been further than this before. This is my first time. How they'll play with the Saturn controller? I think fairly well, actually. After I adjusted the mouse sensitivity, this game feels mostly like the first one. And I think the first one I'd feel comfortable playing with on a game controller like Saturn. Oof. That was jarring. Oh, where am I? Yeah, I could barely see the Interesting. Not the second game, no. I wasn't able to run it till I got a Power PC Mac, and I was mostly playing other things around then. When I did play it, I was playing with friends at LAN parties, and we didn't play it for very long. Oh, interesting. If I hit the run button, I go upward. I swim upward. And if I let go of it, then I sink back down. That makes so much more sense. Nice. How am I missing? I never got an Amiga, no. Wish I did, but... I mean, I never had a Commodore 64 either, so... I had the monitor for a Commodore 64, which I used for playing my consoles on. Like my Nintendo 64. Yes, I played Nintendo 64 on a Commodore 64 monitor. Did you ever have a, did you have an Amiga? I know they were pretty, fascinating computer systems for the time. Oh. You would have loved to plan one? When you mentioned Power PC, it reminded me of it. Oh, yeah, yeah. Didn't Amiga also run on Power PC? I just went in a circle, then I did. Let's see. Really a dead end? Really? Come on. You've gotta be... Oh wait, I could punch. Yeah, take that. Take that. Uh-oh. I'm pinned. I can't get out of here. Well, that was fun while it lasted, huh? That sent me back. Quite a bit. A whole lot, like the whole stage. That's a lot of progress lost. Man. What was my first Power PC Mac? I had a few. I think it was a Power Mac 6100. That sounds alright. I see. I was playing on PC before I ever touched a console. I learned how to run the DOS computer around like age 4, so I can play whatever I wanted on it. And then eventually, I played an NES at a babysitter's, playing Super Mario Brothers 3, and I really want to play console video games. And then my family bought a television secondhand. They have not gotten better with save points, no. My Svint have disassembled the weapons and ammunition you brought with you from Tau City. They are attempting to mass-produce small arms and ammunition based on those weapons, both for you and the humans on board my ship. The pistol and assault rifle you are using now are the first results of their efforts, although I realize they are inadequate substitutes for the heavier weapons we deprived you of. These Svint are working hard on the fusion pistol now, and I will transport it to you as soon as it is ready. You'll need it when you begin fighting the armored before hunters. I just skipped the whole stage? I didn't even finish. I'll take it, because I don't want to explore all that again. Played Lemmings, that tank game whose generic name I forget, and a few others. Which tank game? Because I can think of some. There's, I don't know if those on other things or other systems or whatever. On the Mac, we have one called Battle Tanks. And your tank was a little triangle with a little nub sticking out that you'd rotate. You could not move the tank, and it was basically just figuring out the firing trajectory. And the television's amazing. I have in battle tanks, I don't know. I know you can't move in battle tanks though. But that style of game has been repeated so many times. No, Pip already pulled for that character. I thought she was gonna do that on stream. Yes, I'm on Twitter. There, I'm done. Alright. The Sphinx have preserved a myth throughout their long period of slavery, but a lost clan of their race which abandoned Lowan before the Before arrived. The 10 clans which stayed were destroyed or disbanded after Sphinx were conquered. The survivors scattered as slaves throughout the Before Empire. If this mythical 11th clan survived, then it has been 1,000 years to grow and learn. Since leaving Lowan, I Sphinx believe that there is a way to contact them somewhere on the planet, and that is what we are searching for. The Sphinx rebellion against the tyranny of the Before will certainly fail unless the lost clan is located. Explore the area and return here. Give me a save and a health station. So, what's the deal with these things? What are they all about? Yeah. I remember she was saying originally the stream was just gonna be, just eating. Taco Bell and the talking. But then she upgraded it to a full stream. I am quite lost. Oh, no. You gotta be kidding. Oh, thank goodness. I know it's the second game. Come on, some people tend to start with the second game. Why can't I have a save? Literally feels like I picked up where the first one left off. I guess that's a good thing. Maybe. That was close. Ooh. I think I can only take like 2 hits now. There's a flying thing over there. It's dead. Nope. Good. They don't like grenades. Oh, here's a save. I can work with that. And health. Taco Bell would have been better. But then again, maybe not, because then I'd have to have both my earphones and my headset on. Does look like... Yeah, that does look like they're flinging poo, doesn't it? Wait, the water's rising. We have explored many of the... Oh. Yeah, the things. I'm actually losing air while reading this. The game does not pause when you're at the terminals. Oh, I teleported. I'll take it. The game is less obsessed with you completing every little bit of the map. Which is a nice change of pace, actually. They're really proud of these guys, I can tell. You can sense the pride. Just by how they're all I'm fighting now. Something open up. Do I go down there, or do I finish exploring over here? What is it? Come on, game. Move. There. We leave this message for any who might find it, but we have been barricaded off. We have barricaded off this area to make it difficult. What was that? Oh, I'm underwater again. Whatever his name is has gone into deep trance. We know that we'll soon be leaving Pt.1. We don't know how. The border fighting has ceased. The other clans blah blah blah. We have sent emissaries to the other clans, but only someone knows the message they carry. Oh. Teleport. Huh. Interesting. I get the feeling as soon as I enter the stage, the water just slowly starts to rise. Alright, I'm alone. Read the message. We are leaving behind many flicta who to keep the ducks clean and working. They should be able to build one of their stable societies here. There is plenty of food. We should ask that if other clans come here, they would respect these creatures and leave them to continue their work to preserve our home at Pt.1. It's crazy. Devs never expected people to live stream this 30 years later. It's dead, Jim. Am I back at the beginning? Or am I? The before have been on the one for nearly 15 years. 15 years, waiting for us to arrive. I was hoping that their science corps might have found some information about the 11th clan, but they know nothing, and we must search elsewhere. Amusingly, though, morale in the before garrison is terrible. The before Navy has been sending their worst officers to Lawan as punishment for nearly 9 years. They have no idea how important this world is. I have compiled a list of areas before searched during their recent occupation of Lawan. I will be sending you to the sections they miss after we deal with their garrison. I'm guessing Durandal has started using the marathon symbol to represent himself. The objective of this game is to get you more and more lost. It does. But here's the thing. Ooh, it moves. Here's the thing. I've been getting hopelessly lost, but also not. It's kind of weird. Ah! Look at these guys. What? Take us up? No, you stay and fight with me. There were many humans in stasis on the Before ship, which the Svint and I captured at Tal City, destined for slavery in the Before Empire. Oh right, I forgot about that. When I saw the colony was about to be destroyed, I did not restore them before we left. I also realized they might become useful. I have been reviving these colonists and asking for volunteers on the following terms. Assist us to control your own destiny. Refuse and face indefinite return to the unreliable Before stasis chambers. Few are refusing. My first garrison ground attack against the Before garrison occurred a few hours ago, but was largely unsuccessful. Basically, the attack failed because bombs aren't fireproof, and the Before flooded the area with lava. Alright, that's something that was not really clear in Marathon 1. Those guys running around, they're referred to as Bobs. This angered me, so I located their underground geothermal pumping station and devised a plan. The first part has already been executed. I smashed a hole in the roof of this complex by bombing it with a small asteroid. Then I dropped you and some humans into the hole where you wait. The second part of the plan. Up the stairs from your current location is a ventilation shaft that leads to the underground geothermal station. Because only you would survive the fall, you're going on this mission solo. Once you get into the basement, look for a terminal where I can give you further instructions. Welcome, Pascal. This is indeed Marathon 2. Marathon 1 took half hour to beat. The ending was something. Only I can survive this fall. What am I looking at? I bet I skipped a save station. Based off that previous terminal, I get the feeling I've been cybernetically enhanced. by Durandal. So you remember how I got to a certain section in the last stream with a lava pit? Yeah, that was actually the ending. The trick was to, instead of going right, to run left. And then you bump into a terminal. And Leela says, we won! Hip yippee! And that was it. Man. Ooh, I got 2. Well, it did have a little bit more. It explained that Durandal took over the before ship with the Sphinx, and they flew to basically the galactic core, to the homeworld of the Sphinx. And just a reminder, the Sphinx are those guys in the robes that float around. They don't really have a body. But apparently the orb thing, or their heads, are their body. Because they're actually kind of small. Something behind me. Please, give me a save. I don't want to go back to the previous stage. But they don't explain what happens to your guy. This game alluded that you got transported to the before ship and went with Durandal, probably against your will, as you're put in stasis. And then you're woken up and put to work with the other colonists that the before had been kidnapping and put into stasis. He's been waking them up to the fight and do other stuff, but most of the colonists seem to be cool with it so far. Of course there's lava. What the? Why are there so many of them? Yes, this is literally my only gun now. I have no more ammunition. I guess that's the issue of being transported around. I have no guns. Just fists. Yeah. Yeah. I love lava almost as much as I love crushing elevators. Crushing elevators is the greatest game mechanic that, let me guess, I'm supposed to go in there. Forget that. Uh-oh. I'm not gonna survive this. Please. Give me a save or something. I'll even just take health. Let me guess. Oh, thank goodness. Everything I ever wanted. Oh. This thing better not teleport me. The switch to your right activates gangways, leading to 2 access panels isolated in the center of lava pools. Raise the gangways, open the access panels, and destroy the circuitry between them, or behind them. The first panel maintains power to the lava pumps, which prevents the basement from flooding. The second controls various safety mechanisms. Destroy both panels, but be sure to break the one closer to this terminal first, or you'll be trapped. If you've already wasted all your grenades, then you can do it the old-fashioned way, with your fists. Oh, they intended for this, okay. In any case, you'll want to leave in a hurry. We're gonna scout ahead. Try to clear the stage before I have to do any running. Alright, that's the other thing. Let's make sure the path's clear. Dun 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 dun. Yeah. Here we go. No one can withstand my wrist rotation. Oh, thank goodness, ammunition. I'm going to save. Alright, let's do the thing. The funny thing is, you could have transported that any time. Alright, let's do the thing. Oh, I guess I just punch it. Go! Ouch, ouch, hot, ouch. Yeah, this game assumes that you played the first one. Where do I go? Oh. Open up the next section. The Bobs are fighting. Oh no! That was pretty heroic, huh? Good thing I saved. Imagine if I didn't. You know what? They can just do whatever they want. I'm going over here. Oh, there's action over here too. Get out of my way, Bob. That's what I said. Let me up. Nope. Give me a save? Yeah, no kidding. This game was a lot of fun playing 4-player co-op. Another save. Oh, one moment. Yep, be right back. Alright, I'm back. Sorry about the lava bath, but there was no other way. When the safety is disengaged, the lava on the surface poured through the drains into the basement, burying the main before power station on the 1. Wilford will be taking cold showers until he gets that fixed. Anyway, Robert Blake and his men need your help clearing out the few before that managed to escape the flooding of their basement. Blake is the populous leader of the colonists, but your paths never cross in Town City. Return here when the area is secure. Definitely not sorry about the lava bath. But Durandal has a sense of humor. Ah. I think the area is secure now. Guess not. Where do I go? Have I been over here? You cannot jump.
Let's go! Why don't we wait for backup? Ah! All right. Ah!
Oh, they're just getting annihilated down here. I'm out of ammo. What was that? I wonder if the area's secure now. Hey, Bob. Hey, Rick. Nice weather we're having, huh? Oh, yeah. Love this. The orange sun and lava surrounding us. Sweet. Alright, well, good talking to you, Bob. See you later. Yeah, this is where I was, that's where I came from. I think the area is secure now. When my ship still answered to before, they called it the Sierra. After their goddess of lightning and passion. When you helped us take control. Does this say boom? When you helped us take control on Tau City, to be christened it no lore, freedom and vengeance. I call it Boomer. They really like to just drop you right into it. The Boomer is crawling with former colonists newly awakened from stasis. Oh, they all have bionic eyes now? Huh. And the ship is too crowded to be manageable in battle. I've decided to establish a human headquarters on the planet near the Sphinx Citadel of Antiquity. I could barely tolerate humans. Slow, stupid, and irritating. Their only contribution to my existence was the chance discovery that made my rampancy possible. Yet I warned Sol of its impending invasion, and even stayed long enough to show the USG how to build warp-capable fusion missiles. I feel some strange loyalty to humanity. Perhaps it is because I feel comfortable manipulating humans I desire to save them. My feelings and thoughts constantly migrate to binary opposites. Enough. Your first objective will be to disable the defenses operating around the fort. You should be extremely careful to stay on course I plotted because this is a heavily guarded facility and your presence will make a fence. Along the path are doors which have controls nearby. Opening them shouldn't be too difficult. Once you get into the control room, open the panels and destroy the circuitry inside. This will disable the automatic defenses covering our future headquarters, allowing us to commence the attack. I am not going to remember this route. I'm going to get lost and do good thing this guy's shot was bad. So I guess I just go straight. I hate those guys. Oh, it's one of them. Wait, why are they attacking me? Yeah, how you like that, huh? Ow. Good thing I'm built to take grenade to the face. I will punch all the circuit boards. Zero tolerance? I have not. Is that another older style first-person shooter? Why is this guy attacking me? I don't know what I'm doing. Just doing my thing. That was some poor shooting there. Ow. What was that? Well, just down our grenades. It definitely made ammunition more scarce. Oh my goodness. They were alright, I was not kidding about maybe a lot of defenses. That's okay. Now let's wait for the Genesis. Alright, go down, go to the left, go straight down, go to the right, go through the corridor, take another left, punch the two things. I did that. Oh, I see. I was doing the correct thing the whole time. I just accidentally got killed. Oop. Yes, I imagine there would be a difference. Have you ever played Doom for Super? Or no, Doom never came out for Super Nintendo. Wolfenstein. The scope is worthless. Well, that's both of them. Should I go back and that panel? Yeah, I am. It must seem peculiar fighting Sphynx when they are whom you seek to free. You should be told that they deliberately fight poorly, that they are constantly resisting their slayers. I know because I have been in contact with them for the last 17 years. But before I have little sense of the disaster that will befall them if the 11th clan is found. The humans have run into some trouble capturing their new command center. Surprised? We will assist them. Wow, I just ignored the whole map. Come on guys, fight better. Oh. Huh. It's trying to save ammunition. Wait. Sweet. I know they're really excited with the water effects and all that, but I kind of hate it. Oh, it's a hunter. Ow. New hunters look kind of cool. I could have sworn they also did Wolfenstein. Pretty sure they did. But yeah, they did. Yeah, they did Doom on the SNES, the Jaguar, Saturn, I believe PlayStation, Nintendo 64, and I think that might have been it. I'm not sure. I haven't played it, but I'm familiar with it. It's just choppy Doom. Impressive they fit it in there. Yeah. I got no idea what that does. Nice. It... Okay. Their projectiles are a lot faster. So from my understanding of things, Durandal kind of sees the security officer, the guy that we play as a useful companion. He doesn't hold the same disdain for the security officer as the rest of humanity. Mainly because we're just so resistant, or resilient, and prone to destroying everything in our path. And he's like, yeah, I can get behind that. Blessed ammunition. And save point. You coming over or what? Good. This game definitely has a different feel to it from the first one. I think that's pretty evident. I could have sworn I saw Wolfenstein or Stein in Nintendo Power. I'm almost positive I did. How do I get down there? No special trick. Yeah, it's just the health. Oh! Can I shoot through like... Nope. Nope, it totally blocks it, okay. That was cool trying that a few times because there's a health station right here. Oh, there's a whole bunch of them. Ouch.
Take us up.
They left. Well, let's say it wasn't crazy. I think we finished the stage. Maybe. Pretty sure that's the exit terminal. It's over here. Oh. You know what? I'm just gonna go read that terminal. Yep. But what if there's something cool over here? Is that homing on me? I mean, I've gone between multiple stages now. But this area here has all but one stage. I'm going back to that terminal. Assuming I can find my way back. Here it is. "200 years ago, during the Marathon's maiden voyage from Earth to Tau City, Tycho accused me of being too sarcastic. I didn't communicate with him for 6 years after that, which left him with only Lila to talk to. I think he still holds the grudge. You don't think I'm sarcastic, do you? Never mind. Speaking of Tycho, I've detected his presence in the Perfor net. I assume he's using the Perfor's faster light communication technology to enter the net remotely from a nearby system. His appearance could only foreshadow the arrival of Perfor reinforcements. The Perfor have almost been exterminated here, but I need you to open up a pair of huge external doors so that we can land heavy machinery by shuttle. Have you tried your new fusion gun against the armored Perfor hunters yet? I spent rebuild it with the sole purpose of short-circuiting Perfor built machinery. Return here when you have opened the doors. Huh? I never got it. Yeah, it does jump around and drop me into firefights. I hate to say it, but I like the first one. I like the first game more.
Over there.
Great. Sure wish I got that ion pistol he was talking about that I never got. Yeesh. I was left behind. Our paths converge. Our fates are shared. Chance, tears, and bends. I assume that's, Tycho. Talking there. Huh. What am I supposed to do? Just jump down there? Alright, you're putting too much emphasis into what I was saying. I don't want to go back. I'm just saying, I think Marathon 1 was better. Well, where do I go from here? Guess I'll try to look for some health. Oh, it replenishes air. Nice. There's the save. At least I won't lose progress. Let's see. Here's the health. Check out Zero Tolerance, see how the Genesis tackles FPS gameplay. I like it, but some people, mainly YouTubers, hate it. Okay. Regarding the frames and all that, back in the day, I played MechWarrior 3 on my computer. And you know how lasers are? They're usually, you know, in most games, you know, they're like a quick zap. They don't stick around very long. On my computer, they acted like beam sabers from Gundam. That's how slow and clunky it was. And I enjoyed it. So, if it's a clunky game, I'm probably going to be cool with it. That doesn't really bother me. I have an appreciation for stuff like that. Oh, what was that? Oh! I missed something. Oops. I missed some dialogue. I'm sure it was something about the colonists being incompetent and how Randall doesn't like them. A save at the beginning of the stage? In my marathon? I've discovered an area where the Perfora's communication lines are exposed and have coded a virus to attack their defense programs through this weakness. The attack will be aimed at subverting the Perfora's defense probes, which are controlled remotely by a central computer, and turning them against the Perfora. This area is used by the Perfora as a temple in their pathetically boring religion. Maybe they think that sanctity will protect it. I will teleport the virus package onto the main altar in the temple. You will retrieve the instrument of their demise from there and insert it into the underwater control panel I have marked on the map at left. After you arrive, the Perfora will likely close the doors to the temple. You should be able to open them by destroying their power supply, which is located behind the door in a nearby grotto. You'll probably have to do some swimming to get there. My virus isn't very selective and will likely disable this terminal soon after you install it. There's another terminal in the temple. I'll try to contact you there. What a guy. Ugh. Those guys can really fly. It's more of a tactical game, huh? Stealth kill, huh? That's interesting. Sure have been interesting trying some multiplayer. This game is a lot of fun in multiplayer. I wish you could have joined in. I sure wish I could shoot, but I never got the fusion gun that they seem to think I have. Yep, can't do anything about you, sir. Oh, am I stuck now? Alright. Good game. No? See Master Chief do that. I'm lost. Sure glad these guys flinch from getting punched. Dead end. This is exactly where I was before. Quiet, Pascal. Don't quit your day job, because your comedian job is not going anywhere. Not again. I know, but just saying. Let's see. Another attack. Hang on. Alright. Well, I'm supposed to go in there, apparently. I have saved. So, should be all set. And I got an idea of where I'm going. Need to go over here, arm the fists, and go this way. That was a delightfully sad sounding noise. Oh. These drones are a pain. This water is a pain. The lack of ammunition is a pain. Just let me up there, please. Oh, come on, I don't want more. What are they doing? Save. a panel to punch. Two things I like in one tiny room. Yeah. Blessed ammunition.
Ah!
Yep, saw that coming. I don't remember those two being there. No ammo this time, huh? Is punching overpowered? Fascinating.
Ah!
Oh, well, can't do much about that. That's unfortunate. Welcome to my domain. I am totally lost. Oh my goodness.
Ah!
Wow. Oh, there's a big guy over here. There's the ammo. I hate this stage. Oh. Oh, I got out. Now I'm fine with the water, it's just this stage. I hate this stage. Oh. We're back at the beginning. Oh, the doors are all open. Okay. We did make progress. Nice. Nope.
Ah!
Yes. I need to do something. Let's bring it back. Okay. Yep.
Ah!
Wasn't there health somewhere around here? I don't remember. Guess I should just start lobbing grenades in. I don't have the health needed to deal with this. This is going to be a recurring theme, isn't it? I'm playing on a real mode. Realistic mode. There was health around here somewhere, right? Wasn't there? Maybe not. I grabbed the thing. I like the game keeps playing after you're dead. I'm just gonna have to carefully fight my way in. Playing on ultra realistic mode. What did I get hit with? Yeah, the game assumes that you just came in from Marathon 1. I'm gonna save. Good call. More teleports. Those ammunition. Nice. Health. I'm gonna save again. Alright, this way. I made my little angry asset thing that I've got. Another save. So creating basic assets like that's actually pretty easy for VTube. Alright, where do I go? Don't take me down. Nope. Okay, grab the thing. Take me up. Don't get it. How do I get this elevator to come down? Is there an enemy above me? I don't get it. Maybe I'm supposed to talk to the terminal again. That seems to be a reoccurring theme. Oh my goodness, elevator. Wait, there is no terminal, is there? Yeah, here it is. Okay. Where do I install it? Here? No. I hate stuff like this. Actually, it doesn't even show that as an elevator. Guess let's go over here. Alright, they're inside of here. How do I get inside of that? Inside though. I'm totally lost. I'm supposed to go back down in the water? Pretty sure I explored all this pretty good. There must be no one of these. Maybe? There is. Wait. No. Looking. Stop launching me where I don't want to go. I'm gonna save. I'm gonna quit. Okay. Alright. That's what we're gonna call it. I'm not gonna solve it. I'm sick of this stage. I need to get away from it. We'll resume it next week. Tomorrow I will have Wonder Labyrinth at 2 p.m. EST, the normal time. Then Sunday we have God Eater with Matsukaze Gaming and Pascal Saucer. Monday, Derail Valley with Pascal Saucer. And Tuesday, I'm not sure if I'm going to be streaming or not. I'll play it by ear. If I do, it will be later in the evening. And obviously not as long. Alright. That's what we're going to call it. Because I don't know what I'm supposed to do. Oh, like I said, we'll see with Tuesday. I might be able to, it's just going to be later. But we'll see. Alright. Thank you for watching. Hope you enjoyed the stream. The very short Marathon 1 conclusion. And the grand opening for Marathon 2. But, before you go, we're going to play the song. Yeah, I might check a guide. We'll see. Basically still there. Hope so, because here's the song. Alright, that's where we're gonna finish. Out to Nova.